let's hear this nugget.
Let's do this podcast, please, before I break down in tears.
Let's do the nugget.
And then I have a dog that will not come home. I have a dog who's not interested in me any longer. He's interested in the neighbors. What kind of... He's like the only dog that's not loyal. I've raised that dog since puppyhood. He's like, no, I'd rather stay with the family down the road. Just because
all the animals are dying over there. Nothing wants to go somewhere the animals are alive.
Kids aren't loyal. No one's loyal. Animals aren't loyal.
I'm loyal, Raghunath. I'm right here. I know it's not, this is like that scene in Love Actually where like there's that rock star guy and he's like, he's like
I've never
really
seen
miserable.
Love Actually. You watch too many movies for a moment.
Why you give me a hard time? There's this rock star guy and he's like he somehow gets a big hit around Christmas time, but then he finds out life is empty, nobody really loves him. And the only guy that's really like there is his manager, who's like a really sweet guy, but he gets kind of always neglecting him. But then he realizes, no, this is my guy. He's here with me through it all. I'm here for you, Raghunath. Really? I'm like that manager guy.
It's like the Fonzie Christmas. Ever watch Happy Days? Anyone that old to remember
Tiny
watch
Tree
Happy
or something
Days,
like
which was like the #1 show in America.
I remember Mrs. Cunningham came in. And,
okay. Do you remember that Fonzie is like the coolest guys?
They were inviting Fonzie to come in. He's like,
and they said,
well,
I'm busy. And then they go see Fonzie, and you know what he's doing on Christmas Eve?
He's all alone. He had like a can of soup.
Eating a can of beans.
That's
a can of beans. That's what his Christmas was. I feel like Fonzie today. I feel like Fonzie.
How could you say that with Prana Priya sitting right next to you with a whole loving community of Zoom people right here for you?
All these Christmas presents are wrapped under the tree.
You're not alone with a can of beans.
You know what? I think it's part of... I was talking at our little Christmas kirtan the other night. I was talking to a nice guy who's sort of like new to bhakti.
Okay.
And he was asking me questions, and I said one of those things like, Krishna likes you. He starts to give you what you want. He's like, oh, really? That's great. Krishna gives you whatever you want. I go, whatever you want, Krishna's going to give you.
Where did you come up with that idea?
When he loves you.
Oh, okay.
He starts to take things away.
He loves you.
And he's like, well, I'm not ready. The guy was cool. He was just like, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. I was
Doesn't
like,
matter if you're ready.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing about this world. It doesn't matter if you're ready. It's not like, okay, now I'm ready. Who's ready? Take everything away, God. No one's ready for that. But that is just the way the material world works. And if I don't go with that flow, then I'm going against the flow. And the fact is that the material world is designed to chip away at all the false shelters till we only have one shelter left.
That's right.
And if I don't get that, I just become bitter and angry and feel cheated and feel like, this cruel world. You know what? We've been saying that from the beginning. Of course, the material world is cruel because it's not our place. It's not our home. There's the real embrace is with Krishna. And that's what all this stuff, and just allow me to get a little angry, a little frustrated, a little feeling like, where is everybody? That's a good thing. Allow me to be the Fonzie. Allow me to be Fonzie for a second to realize like there is one shelter in this world. And sometimes you got to go through that tunnel of sadness and bitterness just to relinquish, Krishna, it's just you.
There you go.
And that's the big zoom out. That's been my lesson this week.
There we go.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Live from Super Soul Farm in Cana, New York, this is Wisdom of the Sages, a Bhakti Yoga podcast with your host, Raghunath, and co-host and senior educator of the Bhakti Center in New York City, Kaustubha. Welcome to the show. It's Wednesday, December 24th, Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
This is episode 1713. Good morning, beautiful people. Kaustubha's with me live in Vrindavan Dham, I'm sitting here with Prana Priya the day before Christmas. How are you, Kaustubha?
I'm good, Raghunath. I'm happy.
Are you happy? You don't sound happy.
No,
sound
are
very
you?
sad.
What are you talking about?
You're like, I'm happy.
No, I wasn't.
I'm good. I'm happy. How are you? You good? Are you happy?
I'm
Say you're
happy. Is that
Yeah,
what
yeah.
It
Show
really doesn't
some-
matter.
Show some
It really doesn't.
liveliness in your voice.
It doesn't matter what I say. You'll just.
I'm looking for
twist it
a
and
fight
bend it.
today.
I'm not. I
Okay,
think you
that's
are.
okay.
This is
Well, you
Christmas
said
Eve. Little
good morning,
peace
happy
around
Christmas. How are you? Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Honestly, I'm struggling a little bit. It's like this.
here. I know. I can tell.
The whole
What's going on?
idea of the broken family is really hitting home on
Okay,
Christmas.
now. Okay.
Yeah,
you see,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna-
Think
Now,
deeper.
because earlier today I said, "How are you doing? Are you feeling Christmassy?" And you're like, "I can't believe you asked me that." I was just sincerely, like a friend, asking you a simple question.
Yeah, I know. I feel like you're. I feel like it's a poke.
No, there was no poke, Raghunath. That's the
okay,
thing.
but my point is this. And everybody who's grew up in a broken family, there's Christmas things that were like part of a family unit.
Okay,
No
I
matter
get
how
it.
dysfunctional the family was, all of a sudden it brings up so much emotion.
Okay.
It's hard to actually enjoy. On my side, I'm sure on my ex-wife's side, I'm sure on my kid's side, it's all with mixed emotions.
I get
So
that
that's-
now.
that's
all,
how I
all
am
you
right
all you had to say was, Kaustubha, it's complicated because of the circumstance with my family. I would have understood.
Well, I'm
Raghunath.
saying it. I'm saying it right now.
Okay, but after the fact, it was like before you.
So
Like,
here
I
I
can't
am,
believe,
trying to pray. We have a
can't
Christmas tree with a bunch of
believe you asked
presents,
me
and no one's here. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Okay, but people will come. Your family will come, right? They're coming.
Tomorrow.
That's Christmas. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here for you, Raghunath. Pranapriya is here for
You're
you.
not.
I
You're
am.
in the and you don't even celebrate Christmas. You're one of those
Raghunath.
Hare Krishnas who don't celebrate Christmas.
Oh, how could you say such a thing? The whole nugget that I've given you today is about Christmas, and then I've got Raghunath.
Yeah.
I've got lyrics from Christmas songs here that we can get into today too. Don't tell me I'm not into Christmas. I'm down.
Should we get
This
into
could be
the
a tough show. This could be a
Yeah,
tough show. Pranapriya.
I'm sorry,
But
I just can't overcome all my emotions. I'm sorry, I'm not above the gunas, Kaustubha. Mister Above the Gunas.
I'm coming right down there with you, Raghunath. Let's do this together.
You're going to
You
come
lift
right down
me
the
up.
passion of
I'll
ignorance
lift
with
you
me.
up.
Welcome. As
I'm feeling good today. You know why?
No. You're alone.
Is
You
it-
have no tree. There's no presents for you. I don't know why you're happy. Tell me.
I saw Indra Swami today.
Okay. He's got a Santa Claus vibe, truthfully. He's got a very elderly
He's-
Santa Claus loving vibe.
He's got a very loving vibe, and he welcomed me in, and we spent some time together, talked. He was very happy that he's going to be seeing you soon at the Govardhan Eco Village.
He's going to be at the Govardhan Eco Village.
Yeah, just for a few days, but it'll be nice. Yeah,
Oh, really? Okay, great.
yeah. You know that. Maybe I shouldn't even say this live. I don't know because I'm not positive, but it sounded like I don't know. That program. Raghunath Swami does a program every night on the roof of the Juhu temple, every year.
Yeah. Yeah, when's he doing it?
Sometime like right around then, because Indra Swami, I guess he's definitely attending. I got the impression that he was saying like he would be doing it with him, although I can't say that for sure.
When?
Well, that would be he's going to be at the Eco Village, I think, from the 5th to the 8th, so maybe it'd be the 9th or the 10th, something like that.
Yeah, I can't go there. I'm leading a retreat. You
Well,
can't
it's not
go
all
either.
about you.
You've got classes to give. You're not going anywhere.
I'm going.
No, you're not. You're not.
I can go and come back in time for the class.
You're working for me now.
All right. I reckon that's tricky today. No. Front of fear, then.
I don't want to
else.
talk.
Let's do-
I don't want to talk today. It's all up to you two. You two.
When you said that to me, when you said, how could you even ask me that? I thought it was about the sheep. I didn't even think
Well,
about
that's
the
also
family.
happening. Everything's dying in my life.
Everything's
Everything.
good
I
to
have
go.
got a sheep out there who refuses to die, and so then I have to sit with him in this like horrific suffering stage where the
Raghunath,
wool is coming out of his own body.
the Lord has arranged this for you.
I know. I'm playing him Prabhupada chanting japa at night.
That's a beautiful thing.
It is beautiful, but it's sad.
You know what I'm listening to when I go to sleep at night?
What?
I'm listening to Radhanath Swami speak about the 6 Goswamis. Last night was Rupa Goswami. The lights go out. I lie down to go to sleep in Vrindavan, and I have Radhanath Swami talking about Rupa Goswami. It's really nice.
Yeah, sometimes I like to just play lectures, kirtans while I'm sleeping,
really
and then when you
it's
wake
a
up in the middle
great
of the
way,
night,
right?
you're hearing "Oh, Hare Krishna," and you're like fall back asleep, and you're somehow enter into the recording, and then go back into your dream, then come back out, and somehow Radhanath Swami's dancing in your dream. It's good.
Okay,
It's good.
Good.
But my heart goes out to anyone else who's in that weird family situation, or the holidays bring up some type of loss or death or sickness or stuff like that. My mom is also like, she's not doing well either.
Okay.
You know?
On a related note, we should mention that there's some extra Bhakti Recovery Group meetings happening tomorrow.
Oh, good
For people
point.
who
I'm
feel
like a walking, talking Bhakti recovery group right now.
Maybe Madhu could join the meeting. On
What kind of sick joke is that?
the,
My sheep?
this is not a
My
sick
sick
joke. My God, you can't say
A
anything.
sick, twisted joke. Are you telling me at 7:15 in the morning?
It wasn't. a
Maybe
sick
my
joke.
dying sheep could join. Come on, people. Jeez.
The people would have nothing but love for Madhu.
All right,
Nothing
let's
but
start
love,
this
Raghunath.
show, Kaustubha. This
He's
is-
going up and down fast. A second ago, he was smiling. He was so happy. And then
I'm
boom.
trying to smile through this.
Okay, Pranapriya.
All right. So we have special Bhakti Recovery Group meetings happening for the holidays. So,
Very good.
if you want to join, check out bhaktirecoverygroup.com for the online meeting list and the holiday meetings happening. There's no podcast tomorrow. We'll be back on Monday at 7 a.m.
Monday.
Eastern Time.
Well, it's Thursday tomorrow, so we're not having a podcast anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so we're back
So
on
we'll be
what
back
day?
on
Monday?
Monday.
Monday. We're going to be in India that day.
Yeah.
Woo!
And we're doing the podcast this regular time slot, though, 7 a.m. And then also,
Right.
we still have Sage Group places available. If you haven't signed up for a Sage Group, you can sign up at wisdomofthesages.com, or you can sign up for a second Sage Group starting at midnight tonight.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah. Or a third Sage Group. I think as many as you want.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey, like what we're doing, everybody? Wisdom of the Sages is a community-supported podcast. We don't say that anymore because we're just assuming people will give. No one's given.
We got to keep saying it.
All right, I gotta keep saying it. The money's going down. It should be going up. We keep doing it, but it's going down. Community.
That's another thing to get upset
That's
about.
another thing I'm upset about. If you're not giving, give
Okay.
something. If you're getting something out of the podcast, give something. Maybe you're getting like $1 worth of pleasure out of the
right.
podcast.
This is not, I don't think you're in the right mood for these kind of announcements right now.
We need, you know what we need? We need like a Jerry Lewis marathon. Remember those old like telethons, a Jerry Lewis telethon?
We could have like everybody on the phone.
Yeah, everybody. Like operators are standing by. You're like, Mara.
All our
Like,
operators
like,
are standing there like just waiting for someone to call.
no one's calling. We're just sitting. Pranapriya's just sitting in front of that phone. Okay.
All right, let's hear
just
this nugget.
do this podcast, please, before
Yeah.
I break down in tears.
Let's do the nugget.
Are you
Mara,
not
And then I have a dog that will not come home. I have a dog who's not interested in me any longer. He's interested in the
Aw.
neighbors. What kind of? He's like the only dog that's not loyal. I've raised that dog since puppyhood.
Right,
He's like, no, I'd rather stay with the family down the road. Just
well,
because
all the
they-
animals are dying over there. Raghunath wants to go somewhere the animals are alive.
kids aren't loyal. No one's loyal.
Dogs
The
aren't
animals
loyal.
aren't loyal.
I'm loyal, Raghunath. I'm right here. I'm right here. I know it's
You're
not,
not
this
talking
is like that. This is like that scene in Love Actually, where like there's that rock star guy, and he's like, he's like
I've never
really
seen
miserable.
Love Actually, you watch too many movies for a Brahmin.
Why you give me a hard time? There's this rock star guy, and he's like, he's he somehow gets a big hit around Christmas time, but then he finds out life is empty, nobody really loves him, and the only guy that's really like there is his manager, who's like a really sweet guy, but he goes kind of always neglecting him. But then he realizes, no, this is my guy. He's here with me through it all. I'm here for you, Raghunath.
Really?
I'm like that manager guy.
It's like the Fonzie Christmas. Ever watch Happy Days? Anyone that
little
old to remember
tiny
watch
tree
Happy
or something
Days,
like
which was
that.
like the #1 show in America.
I
for
remember
about-
Mrs. Cunningham came in. And
Okay. Do you remember
Right.
that Fonzie is like the coolest guys?
they were inviting Fonzie to come in. He's like,
and they
no,
said, "Well,
I got
I'm
so much
busy. I'm
going on."
busy." And then they go see Fonzie, and you know what he's doing on Christmas
He's
Eve?
all alone. He
All
had like a
alone
can of
eating
soup.
a can of beans.
That's
eating a
right, I
can
remember.
of beans. That's what his Christmas was.
But
I
that's
feel
not
like
you, Robert.
Fonzie today. I feel like Fonzie.
How could you say that with Prana Priya sitting right next to you with a whole loving community of Zoom people right here for you?
All these Christmas presents are wrapped under the tree.
You're not
What
alone with a
am
can of
I?
beans.
You know what? I think it's part of. You know, I was talking at our little Christmas kirtan the other night. I was talking to a nice guy who's sort of like new to bhakti,
Okay.
and he was asking me questions, and he said, I said one of those things like, Krishna likes you, starts to give you what you want. He's like, oh, really? That's great. Krishna gives you whatever you want. I go, whatever you want, Krishna's going to give you.
Where did you
But
come
when
up
he
with
loves
that
you,
idea?
when he loves you,
Okay.
he starts to take things away.
He loves you.
And he's like,
Krishna
well,
loves you.
I'm not ready. And the guy was cool. He was just
I'm
like,
not ready
I'm
for
not
that."
ready for that. I'm not ready for that. I was
Doesn't
like,
matter
yeah.
if you're ready.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing about this world. It doesn't matter if you're ready. It's not like, okay, now I'm ready. Who's ready? Take
never gonna be
everything
ready.
away, God. No one's ready for that. But that is just the way the material world works. And if I don't go with that flow, then I'm going against the flow. And the fact is that the material world is designed to chip away at all the false shelters till we only have one shelter left.
That's right.
And if I don't get that, I just become bitter and angry and feel cheated and feel like, this cruel world. You know what? We've been saying that from the beginning. Of course, the material world is cruel because it's not our place. It's not our home. There's the real embrace is with Krishna. And that's what all this stuff, and just allow me to get a little angry, a little frustrated, a little feeling like, where is everybody? That's a good thing. Allow me to be the Fonzie. Allow me to be Fonzie for a second to realize like there is one shelter in this world. And sometimes you got to go through that tunnel of sadness and bitterness just to relinquish, Krishna, it's just you.
There you go.
And that's the big zoom out. That's been my lesson this week.
There we go. All right. Thank you. Prana Priya, give him a hug right now. Just let him know he's loved. There we go.
He looks most certainly with this.
This is Krishna here. You'll leave.
Now let's hear this nugget.
Kaustubha will leave. You'll leave. Everybody will leave.
I will never leave you, Raghunath.
You can't help it. You're mortal. Your frame is mortal. Everyone.
Our spirits are eternal, though.
So, what are you going to follow me around?
I'll be your
Next
ghost.
life. It's like, I feel a presence in this room. It's the ghost of Kaustubha.
He's judging me.
I hear Arctic bells. Okay, let's do this, please.
Nugget.
All right. The
Who's this
nugget
from?
today.
Good morning, everybody.
This comes from Eric Savereed, one of the most
He's
respected
got
American
Sava-
broadcast journalists.
He's
Of the
very
20th century.
savory.
He's got Seva right in his name.
Yeah.
Did you know this
says-
guy? I don't know him.
I never heard of him before. Do you know him?
Nothing.
Okay. He says, Christmas is a necessity. There has to be at least one day of the year to remind us that we're here for something else besides ourselves.
Thanksgiving.
Raghunath.
Well, in our tradition, we're there. I mean, people just know Christmas, but in Bhakti tradition, there's so many holidays we have. We have Janmashtami, right? The day of the Janma, the birth, the appearance of Krishna. We have Ram Navami, that's the appearance of Ram. Gaur Purnim, the full moon that Lord Chaitanya appeared. We have the whole month of Kartik. They're not just days to eat special food, or take off from work. They are like yogic tools, right? They interrupt the trance of everyday life, of just like my trudgery, and they remind us, oh yeah, it's not about me. It's a holy day. You know, in Christmas, even with all the shopping and all the noise and all the commercialization, still somehow, you know, there carries like a message even beyond like the idea of this is a Christian holiday. It carries a message, that softens people. You know, it makes us think about giving. It makes us think about something bigger than ourselves. It makes us want to forgive. It makes us want to show up for family, for friends, or even strangers. You know, and that's sort of part of like a yogi, a bhakti yogi's mentality anyway, because yoga just isn't about poses, obviously. You know, everybody says that nowadays. It's not about the pose, right? It's about shifting, right? Like first of all, it's all about the pose, and then all of a sudden, no, it's not about the pose. Oh yeah, you know, it's about shifting our consciousness. It's about moving the heart away from my self-centeredness, my towards the bhakti connection, my devotional connection. So when Mr. Savareed says Christmas reminds us that we're here for something beyond ourselves, that's a profound insight. That's bhakti language. Even if he never used the word bhakti, it's the sweetness of devotion showing up in culture. I think people inherently get that. And if we don't, it's a really sad state of being where it's just Christmas alone. Our pleasure comes from me and another generally, right? Yes. A real pleasure comes from me and another or a few others, right? And if we can taste that sweetness even for a day, it reminds us of what life could feel like all the time.
Yes.
I'm happy we have so many holidays. Sometimes it gets a little overwhelming, but I'm happy we do have many, many holidays. And in the Hare Krishna movement in the West, we don't even celebrate them all. If you're in India, it's like every day is another holiday. I don't even know how they work. How do they hold jobs?
I'm with you though, Raghunath. I think for a lot of people, when they think of Christmas, there's some kind of warmth about it that has to do with giving, despite the fact that it's absurdly commercialized. Still, there's a power in it. And people do kind of have something that they feel in the heart that they know it's right. You know, that it's that I said maybe it's just that basic principle, from the Bible that it's more blessed to give than to receive. And I think people do forgive. There is kind of a sense of letting go, and trying to enter into some kind of harmony with this, although it's been very diluted, this central message of like who Jesus was and the peace and the love, which was his message. I think it's strong. It's still alive despite how messed up we all are. And how commercialized, how every vulture has used it, to profit in different ways. So yeah, I think it's true. And so when he says that, we need at least one day where it's not all about ourselves. I think he's kind of is speaking that yogic language. He is like saying we need something that's going to alter the way that we think and feel, at least for one day. If we didn't have that, we'd really be lost. And you're right, it's like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, the great Bhakti saint, he said that these days, Janmashtami and he says Ekadashis, they give birth to devotion, right? It's like when the society comes together and says, let's focus on this, those days, they have transformative power in them.
Yeah, I'm not one of those anti-Christmas guys, too, where you can't say Merry Christmas, and people are like, how dare you? How dare you? You know what? It's like I'm not like
you're talking about people
Christ
because
was born December 25th. I don't think that was practical. I don't think he actually was born December 25th. But it's the idea of giving. Okay. It's the idea of coming together. It's the ideal of family. It's the ideal of idea of community. It's the idea of, festive joy with even,
Brotherhood.
if it's not God at the center, it's like giving at the center. Whatever it is, it's not about me, and I think that's a good thing.
Okay.
What?
Now, Raghunath, I brought us some Christmas songs, Christmas carols. What are they called?
Oh,
Hymns.
look at you getting in the mood. All right, what you got
See?
there?
See? I don't know.
Sadly, I like.
I don't know
a
why
lot of
that
the
came with that
mundane
barb. I'm not sure why that came with that barb.
Sadly, I like a lot of the real mundane ones.
Okay, well, these aren't the mundane ones.
Okay.
Tell
So
me if you
no
know
Rudolph,
this one.
no Frosty.
Now
no
this
like
one,
romantic.
no, yeah, this one, this reminds me of hearing Bhagavatam.
Yeah.
Okay, it's called "It Came Upon a Midnight Clear."
Oh, that's beautiful. It came upon a midnight clear.
Okay,
Mhm.
do you know
go
the
for it.
words?
I can't remember.
Okay, still through the cloven skies they came. It's talking about the angels right now, Raghunath.
The Siddhas, the Charanas, a couple Yakshas, perhaps.
Maybe some bird people. Still through the cloven skies they came, with peaceful wings unfurled. This is a beautiful sight.
Unfurled means they weren't flapping their wings.
Well, it means they weren't tight to their body. I think they were out.
They're just sort of
right?
flapping. They were flapping.
Yeah.
Okay.
And still their heavenly music floats over the weary world.
Interesting
so-
how the Christians have this concept of flapping wing people, and so do we.
It's a beautiful image.
Or scary, depending, if you've never seen one before. If you
Well,
were to
in
see a
this
person
context-
flapping wings hovering above your head, I don't think you'd be like, you're beautiful. You'd be like, ah!
If it was an angel,
Come on,
it
be
would
honest.
If it was an angel, that's what we're talking about here.
Yeah, it's still a little scary. Go
Okay.
on, though.
Try
I'm
to
just trying
stay
to be
with this.
realistic. Go.
Okay. I'm going to read that again. Still through the cloven skies they came, with peaceful wings unfurled. They're peaceful wings, Raghunath. And still their heavenly music floats over the weary world. There's a message in that beautiful
How did
music,
they
Raghunath.
play instruments if they had no arms, but they had wings? What kind of wing?
There are messengers of God, Raghunath. God can provide the backup music, no problem.
Oh, maybe they did have wings and arms.
Either way,
Yeah. That's how they are depicted.
let's stay with the message here.
They had arms also, Ave Maria said. Thank you, Ave Maria. As if she's
Or even
like been hanging
The
out with some.
wings
Thank you. Ave-
potentially could have even created the music as they're flapping.
Oh, yeah, they could make music with their wings.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hear about. Above its sad and lowly plains, they bend on hovering wing, and ever over its babble sounds, the blessed angels sing.
Yeah.
What this reminds me of, Raghunath,
Yeah.
is we live in a world of suffering, but there's this angelic message. Who is our angel? I say
Lord
Shukadeva
Chaitanya.
Goswami. Okay, Lord Chaitanya. I'm thinking Shukadeva Goswami here. Over this sad world's babble sounds, right? Now, in Genesis, this Tower of Babel, you familiar with that?
Tower of Babel, yeah, that's
It was like it has to do with like a jumble of confusion, sounds, and all kinds of confusion and everything. And so that is what our world is. It's just a lot of babble, right? It's like
Yes.
you scroll and, but hovering its wings, over the babble sounds, the blessed angels sing. I see this as like Bhagavatam,
I like it.
Sukadeva Goswami putting this stuff out. Now, it goes on. Yet with the woes of sin and strife, the world has suffered long. Right? It's like we're suffering bad karma here. We're all suffering in different ways.
Right.
Beneath the angel strain have rolled 2,000 years of wrong. Right? For ages we're disconnected. But hear this. And man at war with man hears not the love song which they bring. Oh, now this is the yoga part. Oh, hush the noise, ye men of strife, and hear the angels sing.
That's a good one.
A good one. That was pretty good, right? Hush our minds. Turn off the television. Shut down the computer. Hear some Bhagavatam, right? Hear the angels sing, right? It'll give peace to your mind. It'll give peace to your heart. It'll help you find peace with the people that you interact with. I like that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Want to
You
hear my
ready for another
favorite?
one?
Want to hear my
Yeah.
favorite?
Sure. Oh, Holy Night?
Yes! Yes, that's my favorite. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices. For yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born.
Fall on your knees.
Fall on your knees.
That's when you go for those high notes, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful, huh?
Well, I got another
he
verse.
knows
from that.
our need. To our
Okay.
weakness, no stranger. Behold your king. Before him, lowly bend. Bow down, yo.
Bow down,
Dandava. Behold your king before him bend.
Okay.
Everyone was
There you go.
bowing down.
Yeah. Now, there's another verse from that one, Raghunath. Listen to this. Truly he taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. This
Isn't
is
that
very
beautiful?
nice, right?
His
The
law is love and his gospel is peace.
Because a lot of times when they think about the Bible, you think, what is the law? The Ten Commandments. Don't do this, don't do that, or you will suffer in hell. No.
Yeah.
His
No,
law
no,
is
no, no.
love.
His law is love. I wish
Right.
like every spiritual group could just embrace this.
Okay. Now, chains shall he break, for the slave is our brother. And in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus we raise. This is the kirtan, right? Let all within us praise his holy name.
There you go.
There you
What
go.
year? I'm going to ask, what year was it?
1847.
Interesting.
1847. I got
I
another
wonder
one.
if the was that after slavery in the United States?
No, it
Says
wasn't. after
chains
slavery.
shall he break for the
That
slave
that
is
was
our brother.
likely like kind of an abolitionist song. I wouldn't be surprised at all,
Right.
you know,
Interesting.
if it's speaking so directly like that. Yeah.
Thank you, Kaustubha.
I got another one,
Bring in-
Raghunath.
You got more Christmas songs?
Yeah, because I want to cheer you up and
Oh,
Get
I
you
know
into
the
it.
one you're going to say.
Which
You're a mean one.
no,
Mr.
Raghunath.
Grinch.
Why would you think that? I'm not going there. No. This one is from 1739.
17. Okay, interesting, huh? Okay, go.
Hark the herald angels sing.
Another beautiful one.
Hark.
You know I used to go Christmas caroling when I was a kid?
It
That's
doesn't
how
surprise
old I
me at
am.
all.
I don't think anybody even does that anymore.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Actually, I went even in New York City. I used to meet this band of random Christians in New York City when I was a teenager. And I used to, while you were like kicking butt on the Lower East Side, I was joining in a Christian group at Washington
Raghunath,
Square Park.
I think it's a beautiful thing.
Okay.
I think it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Hark the herald angel. You're like this grumpy angel. You're like,
I'm working on it, Baba. I'm
okay,
working
here we
on
go.
it.
Hail, the heaven-born Prince of Peace. Hail, the Son of Righteousness.
That's great.
The Son of Righteousness. Son, S-U-N. Hail, the heaven-born Prince of Peace. Hail, the Son of Righteousness. Light and life to all he brings. Risen with healing in his wings. Right? He's lifting you up and he's healing you at the same time. May he lay his glory by. I'm sorry. Mild he lays his glory by. Born that man no more may die. Born to raise the sons of earth. Born to give them second birth.
Wow.
Nice, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Do you ever stay in touch with any of your Christmas carolers?
No, I would go with my family. Go with my family.
I thought you
We had
saying
like a
you
big
would meet them in
Italian
the
family,
city.
so we just go around house to house.
I thought you were saying that you in the city.
Oh, in the city, it was like there was a meetup. It was sort of like before they had meetups. There was like a meetup in Washington Square Park, and you would just go out and chant and sing
Under the
under
arch?
the Arc de Triomphe.
Okay.
Greg DeGase is nodding like he has done it also.
Yes.
Liar. Just kidding. All right. I'm sorry. I'm a little bitter, a little snippy today. Let's just go
Usually
on.
our
and
Christmas
let's
shows
see
are
if I
like
can-
just nothing but
Let's
joy.
see if I can manage my emotions today. What do you think, Prana?
All right.
Have I been in good spirits for the most part?
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you.
She's like, I better say yes. I had to blink, Marif. Blink. All right. Hit it, Raghu.
Narayanam namaskrityanam chaivanarottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tatojayam mudire. Before reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is our very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances to the Supreme Lord, Narayan, unto Narayan Rishi, the supremmost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, to Srila Vyasadeva, the author. Nasta prayeshu badreshu nityam bhagavat sevaya bhagavati uttamasloke bhaktir bhavati naishtiki. By regular attendance in class on the Bhagavatam and by rendering service to the pure devotees, all that is troublesome to the heart will become eradicated. And loving service to the Supreme Lord, who is praised with transcendental songs, will be established as an irrevocable fact. Om Jnana Timarandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurum Miditam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I was born in the darkness of ignorance. My teachers are opening my eyes with the torchlight of knowledge. I offer my obeisances at their lotus feet. Reading from the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 15, Text 47.
Okay, we're winding up this chapter now. We just heard all those beautiful verses about Krishna, the love he was sharing with the cowherd boys, the love he's sharing with the cowherd girls, and then the love that he's sharing with his mother and and Rohini. And now the things shift.
All right. O King, the Supreme Lord Krishna thus wandered about the Vrindavan area performing his pastimes. Once surrounded by his boyfriends, he went without Balaram to the Yamuna River.
That's a little ominous right there, isn't it?
He went without his older brother. It's always, yeah. At that time, the cows and cowherd boys were feeling acute distress from the glaring summer sun. Afflicted by thirst, they drank the water of the Yamuna River, but it had been contaminated with poison.
What?
It's like,
How so?
It's like, what? How do you contaminate the river with poison? It's like the Yamuna. It's flowing from the spiritual world. Right?
Yeah.
As soon as they touched the poisoned water, now get ready for this, because this is like a shocker. All the cows and the boys lost their consciousness by the divine power of the Lord and fell lifeless at the water's edge. So that's sort of confusing. By the divine power of the Lord, they fell lifeless. Mm-hmm. O hero of the Kurus, seeing them in such a condition, Lord Krishna, the master of all mystic potency, felt compassion for the devotees who had no other Lord, who had no Lord other than him. Thus he immediately brought them back to life by showering his nectarian glance upon them.
Wow.
He just looked at them. And they came
The
back to
eyes
life.
of Krishna just must be so amazing to look into, Raghunath, huh?
Yeah, I never thought about that. But you know,
You never thought about that?
there's beautiful
Don't you
people.
look-
Pranapriya has
don't you-
very beautiful eyes. You know, if a beautiful person looks at you in your eyes, you feel like beyond like validated and seen. You feel like it could be romantic or it could be intense. you know? But imagine
yes.
Krishna's eyes, what that must be like when he looks right
They're
in your
like
eyes.
beautiful lotus petals. And they're looking at you. They're full of compassion.
Mm.
His eyes are generally a little reddish, you know, from just his emotions, you know,
What, the
sweet emotions.
sclera? The
Excuse me?
sclera of the eyes, if you don't mind me breaking an eye down into biological parts.
Sclera?
The sclera, that's the white part. You know, there's
Okay.
the sclera, the pupil, the other
iris.
thing, the iris.
Okay. I guess it would be the sclera.
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 You didn't know I knew biology, did you, Pranapriya? You didn't know I sometimes studied.
I'm very impressed.
Very
It's hard to impress the private school girl. O king, the cow, regaining their full consciousness, the cows and boys stood up out of the water and began to look at one another in great astonishment, like what just happened. O king, the cowherd boys then considered that although they had drunk poison and in fact they had died, simply by the merciful glance of Govinda, they had regained their lives and stood up by their own strength.
Okay, that's going to lead us into the next chapter, Raghunath, entitled...
Krishna chastises the serpent Kalia.
That's the one that was responsible for the poison. Big snake.
Yeah.
Let's
Interesting,
start
because
reading.
we talk about snakes a lot, but, you know, some people would consider these nagas like dragons,
Okay.
you know, because sometimes they breathe fire. And, you know, they're very similar to like Chinese quote,
Well, especially this...
Chinese quote mythology
Okay.
where there was dragon worship.
Well, especially this snake bird that's coming from Mars Prickett any day now.
If you actually think about snakes, there is something about them. You know what I mean? That is sort of like otherworldly with a twist of like godlessness.
Yeah, they're envy.
Like everybody's scared. Like
Hostile.
hands down, most of the world is shocked by snakes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's something must be internal. I don't think it's conditioning. Something slithering and
Very quick and deadly.
quick. They're venomous. There must be like an objective.
Generally, they're not like the kind... Although lots of people do have pet snakes. But they're not seen
it's
as
usually like a
the warmest
dark-
creatures.
They're not sheep. That's for sure.
They're tamasic, you're saying?
Yeah, I think so. You know, we
Kinda
talk about
dark.
there's like I think there is this objectivity. I'm not now. Of course, everybody's a spirit soul. In one sense, I was born in like a snake-like, you know, with snake-like habits. So you
And
know,
in a
we
previous
can
life,
transcend
we
our
were all
body.
probably
But I
snakes.
think the species itself carries some type of heavy guna with them. Like there's species of sattva, species of tamas, species of rajas. You know, there's no way a tarantula is sattvic. You know,
Have you ever held a tarantula in your hand?
I have actually.
Very
held-
soft.
You know, one time
Like
I remember-
Q-tips.
One time I was on tour and I was pulling over at a gas station in Nevada, and I was drinking water out of a outside water fountain, and I look up and there is a tarantula right by my skull. I almost jumped out of my skin. I was just like,
Okay.
oh God.
Let's get into this chapter, Rugga. We're going to hear about the black snake
Spider
Kalia.
bites. We got some dangerous spiders around here. I think I got some in my basement. Like those, what are they called? The
Daddy
recluse.
long legs.
Oh yeah.
The gray
Brown
recluse, brown
recluse.
recluse.
Yeah.
Those are problematic, Kaustubha.
I'm not familiar with them.
And well, Google it. Brown recluse, and then in California, I had all these buenos in my garage. Okay,
Let's hear about the snake.
thank you for herding the sheep. Sukadeva Goswami
Don't
said,
mention
"Lord,
sheep. How could you say sheep? How could you?
I'm very sensitive, and you know what, Kaustubha? It's okay to be sensitive, okay? It's okay to be sensitive, and I give you permission to be sensitive too.
Thank you.
Lord Sri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, seeing the Yamuna River had been contaminated by the black snake Kaliya, desired to purify the river. And thus the Lord banished him, Kaliya, from it.
Okay, we're going to hear that story now.
Now the king inquired, O learned
Now,
sage.
let me ask you something, Raghunath.
What?
Again and again, we're hearing how Krishna kills different demons. He didn't kill Kaliyo.
No.
I mean, I suppose I can think of one reason, but do you have thoughts about that?
Well,
Maybe
it's
I know the
it's a
reason.
very beautiful thing, actually, if you analyze it, because Kaliya was married to pure devotees.
That was where I was going.
Nagapatnis.
Yes,
And
his
it's one
wife
of these
saved him.
things. It's one of these things that when a pure devotee prays, just like we see Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, and Nityananda is praying to Lord Chaitanya, please don't hurt Jagai. Please don't hurt him. You know? And when devotees pray for even people who've done demonic things, please forgive him. Please, please, I'm taking no offense. Please forgive them for what they've done. They don't know what they're doing anymore. So when great devotees do things like that, hey, Christ was on the cross, keeping Christmas time. Christ is on the cross, and he's praying for the people that have perpetrated, that are nailing him to the cross. So that is like a beautiful thing that saints do. They pray for the evil. They don't. You know what we do in the material world? We hate the evil. You know, we make what do they call like a dummy? What do they call those? And they like let's hang President Trump, and they hit him with sticks.
Effigy.
An effigy. You know what I mean? Saintly people don't make effigies of people they don't like. They learn to love. They learn to forgive, and they pray. And the interesting thing is Krishna responds to those prayers. So the Nagapatnis prayed to Krishna, please forgive our husband. He was born in this body where they are very envious by nature. Snakes are very envious beings. I'm not saying this, the Nagapatnis said this. The wives of the snake. And so Krishna did something even so much cooler than forgiving. Krishna danced on his head. Imagine that, Krishna's feet. How fortunate is this snake? He's got Krishna's feet on his head.
That's the best possible thing you could have on your head. It's like it's soft, fragrant, and purifying.
This brings us full circle to our whole thing here. To the whole, if we can get the blessings of great souls, then it's like we need nothing else in this world. If we can get in the hearts of great souls where they're thinking about us and praying for us, we feel very fortunate. You know, I was a little depressed the other day because I was with my mom, and she was just, you know, truthfully, she was just speaking gibberish, and it was so heartbreaking. And you know, Tara called me, our friend Tara. And Tara said, your mom, she's so fortunate. I was like, how can you say that? She can't even... She goes, you know what?
Did you bite his head off when he said that? How can you say that?
No,
I believe you said that.
I reserved that for you only, Prabhu.
Okay, thank you. His special grace.
He said, you know, you talk about your mom, and you love your mom, and you mention it on the podcast. And so many people love your mom because you mention her so much.
That's right.
And she's getting the blessings of all the Vaishnavas. How fortunate is she?
Oh, you must have felt so good hearing
And it's one of those things like, once we have a material body, in one sense, our life is unfortunate. That's just all there. I don't care how big and strong and ripped you are. Our bodies are going to like waste away, you know?
Yeah.
You know, it's one of these things. And so if the good fortune is if in this life that great souls, the Vaishnavas, those who are get deeply connected with the Lord, if we are in their hearts and in their prayers, how fortunate are we?
So we need to, it will come up later in this chapter, but we can just mark this now. Later on, we're going to hear the prayers of the Nagapatnis. Literally, that means the snake wives.
The snake wives.
The prayers of the snake wives. And there'll be some treasure for us there, I'm sure. Some very special message that we can learn from, evolve through. So
They have a whole
let's
bunch of
keep that in
prayers they
mind.
offer to
Yeah.
Krishna.
Okay.
Now, what were they snakes themselves? The Nagapatnis?
Commonly, like I see them portrayed as like
They're
half snake,
depicted
half
sort of
human.
as mermaids-ish.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Like
know if there's a
half-
description of them or not.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know
I
how
think
you
this
marry
idea, for those who
someone.
are interested in stuff like this, I think there's this idea of these nagas, these they're like subterranean heavens of planets of snakes, and they come into this world. And they could, or maybe were, in
Where are
this
you
world.
going, Roga? Where
Huh?
are you going? Where are you
Well, I'm
going?
just saying these are like, I'm saying they're real.
Okay.
It sounds like a myth, and they're not like a garter snake or a king snake or a water snake. They're actually like these beings from other
People
planets.
snakes.
Yeah.
Snake people.
By the way, there's two. Because I follow these things on extinct animals.
Okay.
Every now and then, they're refinding these animals that, like, for hundreds of years, they thought they were extinct. And then they remanifest again. They're like, oh, yeah, we thought they were all dead. For like 200 years, we thought they were dead. And we found one. And it's one of these things that we always have this idea that things can become extinct. The living entities are out there. And if they're not on this planet, they're manifest on other planets.
You're saying they came from another planet?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying sometimes they just go into hiding.
All right.
And they appear.
Yeah.
They appear, to be extinct because we don't see them. All right.
Or maybe like an egg gets like frozen in like some iceberg or something. And then like ages later it's
It's said that they're going to do that with woolly mammoths. They're going to bring them back.
Okay.
They
talk about that global crustacean shift or something like that. You remember that?
No.
Like they find like this animal, like a woolly mammoth kind of thing, and it's frozen in like an iceberg.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's got flowers in its mouth or something like that.
Yes. The
That
idea
are still like
was,
kind of fresh.
The idea was that like this ice age didn't take place over thousands of years. It's something that happened
instant.
in a moment. And the idea is that the shell, almost like a tangerine when it's very ripe, like the skin of it is practically separate from the actual tangerine itself. And there's something that happens in the planet where everything shifts. The core stays the same, but everything shifts on the surface. And that which was a tropical place is now the coldest place on the planet.
Global
the freeze happens like, I don't know, I can't remember what the name is.
Crustration I can't even say it.
That makes sense.
Global crustration shift. Okay. I think Mara's
You ever follow
with
that
her
guy
body
Boneyard
language.
of Boneyard, Alaska?
No, I have not. But I'm getting the impression from Pranapriya's body language that the show is coming to an end. We've drifted.
She's had
right now.
enough of this.
We've
You know
we've
what?
drifted in these last couple minutes.
It was a beautiful Christmas squirrel, this show, guys. Forgive me. I feel like I went off on spiders, snakes, my own personal dilemmas and sadness.
okay, Rick.
Please forgive me.
No.
We appreciate your vulnerability.
We appreciate your vulnerability.
I know, but I just feel bad because I take it out on Kaustubha.
No,
I'm sorry.
Raghunath. I'm here. I'm here to absorb it. Bring it on.
I appreciate that you had those Christmas songs today. I'm going to share that.
Oh, good. I'm glad you liked it.
Generally,
I thought
see
you would
as
like it. I thought you would like it.
Generally,
What were you just about to make the compliment backhanded right now? Just see how you started winding up for
Generally,
that
I
one.
see you as like this
Robot.
anti-Christmas mannequin.
Why would you ever say that I'm anti-Christmas? What have I ever done to indicate that? One thing I've done, I will
You've
admit.
never
this.
had a wreath, never had a Chris.
How
You're
do you
just
know?
like not a Christmas guy. It's okay.
I am a Christmas guy.
A lot of Hindus aren't Christmas people.
No, I am a Christmas guy. I'm a gift giver, Raghunath. You ask Gita Priya.
You know what? You're the essence, perhaps, of Christmas. You
No,
are.
I'm not the essence of Christmas.
You are
I don't.
Rudolph.
I don't claim to be. I don't claim to be Rudolph or Frosty or any of those guys. But I like Christmas.
Shall we get
You know what I need to do? I need to watch one of those Rudolph claymation videos to make me happy today.
That's all it takes.
That's all it's going to take is the heat miser and the cold miser.
Burgermeister Meisterburger.
You've never seen that, Piranha
Yeah.
Korea. You've
No.
never seen I'm Mr. Heat Miser, I'm Mr. Sun.
No.
Oh, my God. What kind of
Well,
Christmas did
you
you
two
have
have something
growing
to
up in
do
that
today.
private
Snuggle
school?
up. You two can snuggle up and really get in the Christmas spirit there.
Let's get to our takeaways.
Okay. We're looking at Raghunath right now. Where is he at? Where is he? It's
My
like Mr.
emotions
Cold
shift
Miser.
like moment to moment.
You're just like global frustration shift.
I went from the tropics
tropics
to the North Pole.
The South Pole.
It doesn't matter if you're ready. The material world will take everything.
It's going to take it. It doesn't matter.
Can we have some more upbeat takeaways, please?
Holidays are yogic tools to interrupt the trance of daily life.
Thank you.
There we go.
Pretty good.
Shift the consciousness and move the heart away from self-centeredness.
Okay.
Okay.
There's power in giving beyond the commercialization.
Yeah.
Yes, it's there.
You know, it's another thing. My kids don't even want toys anymore. That's a horrible stage, too, where your kids don't want toys. You know what I
What do
mean?
they
That
want?
was the fun of Christmas. You know, what do they want? Like, give me a shirt. It's like, give me a shirt. Give me shoes.
I want to give toys.
Practical.
And then the toys are more. I know.
Holidays give birth to devotion.
Yes.
It's such a weird way to say give birth to it. Oh.
Raghunath. Mara, just a little bit of sedative. What do they call it? You know, just
That's
a
what
little
he
bit in the
needs.
food. Just a
Needs
little bit
some
in the
type of-
food.
Just a little drop in his morning
I
beverage.
apologize
He
to
won't even
everyone on
notice.
the podcast today.
He won't
It's
even notice.
Wednesday. I'm not going to see it till Monday. I'm going to be in India Monday. I'm going to have a whole new headspace Monday.
Okay.
Hush our minds and hear the angels sing.
Hush, little Kaustubha, don't you say a word. Who's going to buy you a mockingbird?
And if that mockingbird dies,
And the bird will let me down too.
Seek the blessings of great souls.
yeah.
Saint Claus.
And
His name was Saint Nick. How did he become Saint Claus?
It means something in some language. I don't know.
All right, peeps.
Kaustubha's a Christmas guy.
I am.
You're not, but I like you, but you're not.
You just feel a need to say that. I'm very much a Christmas guy.
You're not a Christmas guy. That's okay. Because you went out on the Christmas marathon makes you a Christmas guy.
I give Christmas gifts. I make special Christmas
I didn't even
meals.
talk about my only Christmas marathon I ever went out.
Raghunath, I buy soy nog every year, okay?
I
When
buy
I'm
soy
there.
nog too. I love soy nog.
See? That's
Yeah.
a dead
We got
giveaway.
I want soy nog for lunch too.
Or silk nog. That's what it's called. Silk nog.
Yeah. Thanks everybody joining me, you little Christmas elves. Thanks for joining us. I don't care what religion you are. It's the spirit of giving and seeing ourselves bigger than what we are. We're part of something bigger, a bigger community. Thank you guys. You're my new adopted family. Now please come over to my house on Christmas Eve.
Is it okay if I call this like the Grinch episode?
I'm the Grinch. I'm the Grinch. I'm here with the tree.
Well, who else? Who else here is today?
I'm the Grinch. Like
I'm the Grinch.
somehow the
Well, the
destruction
Grinch
of my
did-
Christmas is my
The
fault.
Grinch did steal a Christmas tree, didn't he? He made that little dog pull it.
They made that little poor dog. That dog wanted Christmas too.
He had the little antlers on.
I
that
feel
poor
like that
dog.
little dog.
You sure you're not the Grinch? Like-
Why would I be the Grinch? I'm not.
Well, you're
anti-Christmas.
saying all these bad things about your dog.
My dog walked out. My dog's abandoned me. Everybody's
we're gonna-
dying, abandoning me.
Even the Grinch is just a hurt person. true? Isn't
Heart
that
was
true?
just a little bit too small. I think he got bigger.
Let's work on your heart, Raghunath, this Christmas.
I'm gonna watch Scrooge today. I think I need Christmas Carol, Charles Dickens.